Okay, I want to talk about function notation today. Okay, so please find the indicated value of fx. First given as a fx equal to negative x squared minus 3x plus 2, and they want to know 3f of negative 2. Sometimes in SAT questions, they're asking f of something values. That means inside this value is they're talking about x value, and f over 3, the whole value representing y value. So remember, you need to plug it in whatever indicated x value to the equation for x, and you find the y value. That's what f over something value. So for this one, you need to multiply by 3, and you need to find the f of negative 2, and to that value, you need to multiply by 3. So I will just write with a 3 times of f negative 2 will be negative with the, in the place of x, replace with a negative 2. Negative 2 to the square minus 3 times negative 2 plus 2. And inside the parentheses, you evaluate first. Negative 2 to the square, which is a 4. So negative 4 plus 2 negative become a positive. So plus 6 plus 2. And that gives you total inside the parenthesis value as a 4. And 3 times 4 will be 12. That's what that means. And f of 1 means place x will be 1. Then what is a f x, or y will be, that's what the question is. So f of 1, replace 1 in the place of x for the equation. 1 to the square minus 4. And 1 square will be 1. 1 times 1f will be 1f. Minus 4 will give you 1f minus, if you want to make a same denominator, become a 8 over 2. So negative 7 over 2. That's what it is. And then operation with the function. Operation with the function, given two function fx and gx, they sometimes ask you to add or subtract or composite together or multiply. And those two are composite. So we'll see how you have to do. If it's addition, simply you add. So I will just copy down fx here, which is a x squared plus 4. This is fx. Plus gx will be 2x minus 1. You add it together, become a x squared plus 4 plus 2x minus 1. Simply you add it. Now we will rearrange it by the descending order. So x squared plus 2x plus 3. That's the fx plus gx function's result. And then next one, they're asking gx minus 2 times of fx. I will just copy down exactly what they're asking for. First gx, which is a 2x minus 1. And then minus 2 times parenthesis with the fx, which is x squared plus 4. Now, if you have to distribute, then distribute and rewrite first. So 2x minus 1 minus 2x squared minus 8. Now rearrange it in descending order. Negative 2x squared plus 2x minus 9. That's the result of gx minus 2f of x. And then this f of g of 5 means composite. So what you need to do is you need to find the g of 5 first. So I'm going to replace 5 in the place of x for the gx function, which is a 2 times of 5 minus 1, which is 10 minus 1, which is a 9. And you have to replace this one as if x value for the given f of x in f of x, inside the x value there, you have to replace with a 9 because that's a result of g of 5. So replace 9 in the place of x for the fx function, which is a 9 squared plus 4, which is 81 plus 4, become a 85. Like that. And now you look at this one. This one is a multiplication sign, and this one is a composite sign. So if you have a fx with a dot gx without opening, close dot will be multiplication. And then if you have a open like this, there will be a composite. So it's a different. So if it is a, I'm going to use a different color. If it's a dot with the or this one, that's multiplication. So I will copy down fx as a x squared plus 4 and then multiply with the gx, 2x minus 1. Since fx has a two term, gx has a two term, you multiply, you have to FOIL. So first one and second one, and then the other ones like that. So the result will be 2x to the third minus x squared plus 8x minus 4. So it's already in descending order. So that will be the result. And then f of gx, no, they're asking is specifically f of g3. So what you have to do is if you rewrite this one, it's the same as f of g3 like that. So let's find out g3 first. G3 value will be use a gx function 2 times of 3 minus 1, which is a 6 minus 1, 5. And replace 5 in the place of in gx. So which means f of 5 now. Then 5 square plus 4, which is a 25 plus 4, which is a 29. So the result of f of g3 will be 29. And then same method, same way, g of f first, you need to find it. And then you have to do g of f4 first, you find it, and then you replace in the gx function to find the g of f of 4. So I will find f of 4 first by plugging in 4 into the place of x. So 4 squared plus 4, which is 16 plus 4, 20. Now replace 20 into the x value of g of 20. Means 2 times over 20 minus 1. We are using this function, remember. So g times 20, 2 times 20 minus 1, which is a 40 minus 1 become a 39. So the result will be 39. So we did a function notation, which is addition or subtraction or multiplication or division. We didn't do the division, but you can just simply divide and leave it as in simplest form or composition. So you can do that. And then we're trying to focus on how to find the composition function more. F of gx means as a function notation, gx function you replace in the place of x for fx function. So I will rewrite gx, which is a x plus 3 in the place of gx, replace it like that. So that means x plus 3, you have to plug it into the x value here. So x plus 3 to the square plus 1. If you multiply, there will be x plus 3 times x plus 3 plus 1. You FOIL it, and then x squared plus 3x plus 3x, because you're doing this and this, plus 9 plus 1. Then x squared plus 6x plus 10. That's the result. And then if you do g of fx, do you see this way, then you rewrite this one as a g of fx like that. So if it is like that, there fx, what was the expression for fx? X squared plus 1. I'm going to rewrite inside fx, replace with x squared plus 1 like that. And now x squared plus 1, you replace in the place of x for the gx function. So now x squared plus 1 in the place of x plus 3. Now simplify. X squared plus 1 plus 3, you can combine together. So it becomes x squared plus 4. Now g of gx, that means if I rewrite this one, g of x like that, and gx replace in the place of g of x, which is x plus 3. Now x plus 3, you replace in the place of x here, gx. So x plus 3 in the place of gx, in the place of x, plus 3, which means x plus 6. That's the result. So composite, remember, if it is a gx or fx, gx on the right side, you do that one, plug it into the left side of function in the place of x, okay? And then let's do the one practice problem. They said gn equal to negative 3n squared plus 5n, fn as a 2n minus 1, and they want you to find g of fn. So that means I can rewrite as a g of fn, and then you write fn, this one, into the gn place. So 2n minus 1 like that. And 2n minus 1 now in the place of each n here. So it will be negative 3 times 2n minus 1 to the square plus 5 times 2n minus 1. I just replaced 2n minus 1 into the place of n for the gn function. Do you get that? Now, negative 3, 2n minus 1 times 2n minus 1, because if it's a square, please don't do that. If it is a 2n minus 1 to the square, students are thinking that this one square, which is a 4n square, minus this one square, 1. That's not right. You have to FOIL like this way. Remember that. Plus 5, 2n minus 1. Now, negative 3, and you FOIL this. So it will be 4n squared minus 2n plus 1. Remember, keep it in parentheses so you can distribute the negative 3. Negative 3, you need to multiply to the whole thing. And this one you can just distribute, which is a 10n minus 5. And if I distribute this one, each, you can combine first, but I will just distribute first. Negative 12n squared plus negative become positive. 6n plus 6n minus 3 plus 10n minus 5. Now you combine together. Negative 12n squared plus 12n here, 10n here. So it will be 22n in total. Negative 3 and negative 5 total together negative 8. So the result will be this.